2065. The light is lit. 2064 getting close. Panther Project also. That's a great start for the Blue Alliance. The results of that match, folks, we are making great time. It's 8:35, going for 7-minute cycle time. Started by the Blue Alliance, winning by a score of 258 to 45. 2 ranking points for the Blue Alliance. 195 vaults into first rank.
Take off your horseshoes and hang your ass. Lock the door, baby, close the shed. Don't you know it's getting late? Break out and make it last. All our dad, don't look back. Keep your foot on the gas. Made it good at the show last night. I fell in love again. Party in the backyard. She came to see my band. Someone dropped a dime. You can take what's yours, but I'm gonna take what's mine. Don't you know that you're the finest girl around? Just give it now, babe. I'm telling this whole town. Take off your horseshoes and hang your ass. Lock the door, let me close his head. Don't you know it's getting late? Break out and make it last. Hold on tight, don't look back. Keep your foot on the gas.
All right, let's meet our teams for match 40. Down here on the Red Alliance, we got T6346.
It's from Norwalk High School Robotics with Stingy.
Here in the middle, 5746.
Human Error with Body McBotface.
Body McBotface. And let's hear for Team 237.
Black Magic. With their Robot Connect 4 out of Watertown up the
Down
river.
to the blue side, we got 4572.
Barlow Robotics from Reading, Connecticut.
And let's hear it for 2067.
Apple Pie from Guilford.
At blue corner, it's 5856.
Crosby's Bull Bots.
We do it our way as if we had our choice. You think you saw something, you think you heard a sound. Go look around the corner, we coming up now. We gonna be on your radar. We coming up on your radar. We gonna be on your radar. We popping up, popping up. always rolling dice, cause we got all the luck. You think you've seen it all, you think you're so quick. You ain't seen nothing yet, we got a new trick. We gonna be on the radar. We coming up on your radar. We gonna be on your radar. We popping up, popping up.
So bags have been handed out. White bags with red loops around all the sections here. Second law enforcers are trying to help us do a better job recycling. You know, you had that plastic bottle or that can, and you look for the recycling bin, and you're like, oh, just throw it out here. No, please, let's recycle. Let's recycle. It's a rush.
Let us never speak of that ever again. We're on to Steamworks, Pete. We're on to Steamworks. Just trying to get our last robot connected up here, and we'll kick off match 40.
Hurry up before it goes not green. All right.
Pilots to the ready. Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
The game starts with the autonomous period. Robots get 5 points for just crossing the baseline right in front of their airship. So that's pretty much a given, and you're hoping to see it. We got some kilopascals going in on blue. Some fuel's being shot into the boilers, though right now teams are really focused on gears, getting those gears to rotate, getting those rotors to spin. In fact, the Blue Alliance got their rotor to spin in autonomous, which means they had to deliver a gear, and that is 60 points. That with 2 crosses and 1 kilopascal in the boiler, they got 71. Now the Red Alliance got 40 points for getting their rotor spinning, but in teleoperated, which is what we're in now, and plus 3 robots crossing the baseline. That's where it stands, but now it's 111 to 55 because the Blue Alliance just got another rotor turning. You can see that blue rotor up there. If you complete a gear set and spin it, and you guys looking down in the stands can see them doing it, that's considered a rotor turning. Red Alliance has their rotor turning, so now there's only a 16-point difference. Let's see if we can get third rotors turning on any of the teams. The Blue Alliance has some gears, and they're trying to score them at the base where the pilots will pick them up and pull them into the airship and put them there. The Blue Alliance needs 2 more. Red Alliance needs 3 more. And about a minute left in the match. 58-56, just gave one to the Blue Alliance. They're getting closer to completing it and getting more. Some fuel has been dumped on the field from the hopper. Blue Alliance, 1 more gear. They need 1 more gear. Robots have to cross all the way from their driver's station all the way over to the other side just to get the fuel, so there's usually some traffic in the middle. Now these guys are all hanging out. You can look at them. They're just like cats at the feeder. The ropes will be dropped, and the robots will try to climb. They're all going for it. They know it's all about that climbing. Who's gonna hit it first? 45-72, 58-56. Blue Alliance climbing. 237. Oh, 3 blue robots. Let's see. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, and they fall down. And that is the danger of climbing onto the airship with just 5 seconds left. Can the Red Alliance get 1 robot ready for takeoff? Oh. Here come the results of that match. Nice finish, great second match. Let's get our times up. Watch the airships, won by the Blue Alliance by a score of 211 to 95. Nice, respectable score. Little bit of trouble, I think. Barlow Robotics, 45-72's got some work to do in the pits.
Very good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your view to the screen, especially new visitors. This was the animation that you'll see on the screen given to the teams to prompt their ideas and solutions to problems.
Welcome to the first robotics competition and the 2017 game, First Steamworks. 2 adventurer clubs, alliances of 3 teams each, prepare for a long-distance airship race by collecting fuel to build steam pressure, installing gears to engage rotors, and climbing aboard for liftoff. The airship best prepared for flight when the launch timer reaches 0 wins. Matches begin with robots touching their Alliance station wall. Teams may preload up to 10 fuel elements and 1 gear on each robot. Fuel is available in hoppers placed around the perimeter of the field. Additional fuel and gears are available at the Alliance loading station. During the first 15 seconds of the match, the robots are autonomous. They work to reach their baseline, score fuel in the boiler, or deliver gears to the airship. During the following 2-minute and 15-second teleoperated period, human drivers remotely control their robots. they continue to gather fuel from the field and the hoppers to score in the boilers. They also collect and deliver more gears. Human players located behind the Alliance Station wall deliver gears and recycled fuel to robots through the loading stations. Steam pressure builds as fuel is added to the boilers. The high boiler produces more steam per unit of fuel than the low boiler. The more fuel scored in the boiler, the higher the steam pressure climbs. Alliances earn points for the amount of steam pressure built, and pressure over a certain level earns an additional bonus. Each airship has 4 rotors with some gears missing. Oh dear. Gears delivered to the airship lifts are retrieved by the airship pilots, who then place them in the gear train to engage and spin up the rotors. Each rotor requires an increasing number of gears to become engaged. Points are awarded for each airship rotor turning by the end of the match. Airships spinning all 4 rotors also earn an additional bonus. Towards the end of each match, pilots deploy ropes for their robots to climb aboard. Alliances earn points for each robot secured aboard the airship by the end of the match. Be prepared. It takes time for the boilers to process fuel for the airships. Fuel put in the boiler near the very end of the match may not get processed before the airship takes off. The alliance with the highest score at the end of the match earns the win. Ready your robot, fly your banner, and prepare to take flight with this year's first robotics competition, First Steamworks! Ha ha!
Ha ha! We are ready for qualification match 41. Let's meet your Red Alliance, starting with 228.
From Meriden, Connecticut, it's Gus Robotics.
Their partners in the middle, 716.
Falls Villages, who's C-Tex?
And let's hear for those great rookies, 6675.
The Ingenious Innovators are fabulous rookies from New Britain, Connecticut.
Down to the Blue Alliance side, it's 177.
Bobcat Robotics from South Windsor.
Their friends in the middle, 3654.
Mercy me, it's the Tech Tigers.
And let's hear for 181.
Birds of Prey from Hartford.
We are green. Pilots to the ready, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
Autonomous points are available. 15's almost a guarantee for most by crossing the baseline, but watch on the Blue Alliance. The pilot has a gear. He's got to get it into that spot before Diddy. Yes, 70 points for red, 70 points for blue for meeting one of the autonomous bonuses. Drivers take control. Shots into the boiler over on the Red Alliance side. 3 points for 1 kilopascal. Once teleoperated period starts, you can see the scores up on the board. So the scores up on the board at the bottom of the screen will let you know what rotors are turning, how many, and how many kilopascals have been scored in the boiler. So right now, the Red Alliance has 2 rotors going. The Blue Alliance has 2 rotors going. That includes the one in the middle, the spiral one, which is not turning at this event. But nonetheless, 181 heading across the field through the neutral zone over to the Blue Alliance station. Got to get some gears there. This is a tied match, 115 to 115. It's going to come down to gears and hangs, and maybe just a kilopascal of fuel, which the Red Alliance could score. .181 still having trouble with the orientation of the gear over on the blue side. Who's Tex? 716 running into traffic with the Bobcats. Trying to get those rotors going. They're getting very close. 2 more needed on the Blue Alliance. 2 more needed. Well, 3 more needed for the Red Alliance. No, the Red Alliance has their rotor moving. 3 rotors for the Red Alliance. They're ahead by 40 points. Birds of Prey, 181, trying to shoot into the high boiler. 30 seconds left. This is almost a tie game. Once they get the rotors going on the Blue Alliance, it will be. Robots are going to climb the airships. Get ready for takeoff. Will there be any kilopascals added? Is this going to end in a tie game? Will we get another rotor going for the Blue Alliance? No, it's trouble. It's going to come down to the hangs with 10 seconds left. Gus not quite able to trigger. 66, 76, we got 3 on blue, no 2 on blue, no 3 on blue with just 2 seconds left. Triggered, does Gus make it? No, my goodness! Oh no, let's put this up on the board. Did it come down to fuel? Is it ever gonna mean anything to get the fuel? Who wins? Red? Is it blue? Oh no! Fabulous, what the best tie I have ever seen. Look at those scores, no penalties. These two teams met each other.
Tornado, I see you coming around. Don't let go, you know I'm holding you down. People shouldn't change like the weatherman. People shouldn't change if they innocent. People act strange when it's getting hard to breathe. So let me be your oxygen. Please don't go, I will stay. When everyone is leaving and you're feeling strange. See them fall, hear them say. Trying to breathe but you're feeling strange. Oh, feel like you're living but you might be better out there. If you're going under, then I'll be your oxygen. I'll be your oxygen. I'll be your oxygen. I'll be your oxygen. Domino, this world keeps knocking you down. Let them know no one can push you around. Getting hard to breathe in the evening. Feels like you never see the sun again. Domino, this
All right, match number 42. Let's meet your Red Alliance, starting with 34-64.
Sim City from Simsbury.
We've got Team 999.
Mecha-Rams out of Cheshire, Connecticut.
They're coming around. And let's hear for 45-57.
Full Metal Falcons from Xavier High School.
Down to the Blue Alliance side of the field, we got Team 40-55.
From Winchester, Connecticut, it's NRG.
Their partners are back in the pit, working hard on their bonnets, 3104.
The Cyber Rams from Stanford.
Here in the other blue corner, it's 2836.
Team Beta from Nanawaga High School.
Please don't go, I will stay. When everyone is leaving and you're feeling strange. See them all, hear them say. Trying to breathe but you're feeling strange. Please don't go, I will stay. When everyone is leaving and you're feeling
We are green, pilots to the ready, drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go.
Autonomous. People trying to score gears, you get that, but both teams blue and red, 45-57, Full Metal Falcons at 28-30. Team Beta, drop the gear. The reserve gears will be put in to get that rotor started. That'll get them 40 points to start. And so the difference was who crossed the baseline to begin. It was only 1 for blue and 2 for red. So, hey, we're neck and neck here. Team Beta moving over to the retrieval station, trying to get a gear, maybe get a gear. It's tough. Those drivers are all the way across the field. Team Beta and NRG 4055 are missing a little time. We got some defense there by SimCity, 34-64, but they better watch it. I think they were just in their way, but anywhere near that retrieval zone, you've got to watch it. It is a dangerous place to be for teams. 50-50 with a minute and a half ready to go. Mecha-Rams 999 can move the gear from the floor into an intake. That's very valuable. Let's see if they can get it on the airship to complete some gear sets. We got 2 going for red. Red has definitely got the lead in gears here right now. Blue still working on their second rotor. Fuel being shot into the goal, making it in there. Every 3 gets you 1 kilopascal. They got 2 out of that. So they got at least 6 in there. If you look up on the board, you'll see that picture of the boiler, and that'll register them as soon as the counter gets them. So they got 3 more fuel in there. So they could get 3, and you know, the way this game is going, those 2 points may make the difference. Over on the Red Alliance, still 2 rotors going. Blue Alliance still waiting for gears, having trouble getting some gears. NRG 4055 moving some gear there. Mecha-Rams
Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul right now. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh. I said, roll up, here come get your love. I don't care when we're dancing tonight. Just as long as you're there in the break of the light. I said, roll up, here come get your love. I don't care if I'm losing my way. I'll be waiting for you as the night fades away. So roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Can I get an amen when the night ends? There's no winner when you're walking alone. Sliding down the last street as the day creeps. What you doing with nobody at home? Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul. Come on. Give me what you got. Oh, oh, oh.
After an incredible NASCAR-like pit crew repair of our field, we are ready to rock here. Pilots to the ready, drivers behind the line. No, we aren't. We still are fiddling with the field.
Get your love. I don't care if I'm losing my way. I'll be waiting for you as the night fades away. So roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Extra touch and pull, hand in hand for one leg.
All right, now we got a thumbs up. Pilots once again to the ready, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
So if you're standing next to the ropes, please kneel down so people behind you can see this autonomous period. And crossing the baseline, which is right by the edge of the airship, will get you 15. Delivering a gear. Max looks like they have designs on that awesome autonomous delivering a gear. No gears delivered. 3 blue robots cross the line in, 2 red robots, and right away, Red Alliance gets that center rotor turning, which you won't see it turning today. It doesn't affect the gameplay, but it's a nice visual, but not today. A lot of action in the middle of the field. You remember the robots, to get their game pieces, especially the gears, which are very popular, they have to cross all the way over to the other side of the field, leaving opportunities for defense. 2064 Panther Project has a gear acquisition. 4572 Barlow Robotics gets a gear on. Their human pilot pulls it into the station, gets directed to where to put it. They need 3 more gears to get their 3rd rotor going. Both teams have 2 rotors going. Now they're going for the 3rd one. The Blue Alliance needs 2 more, now just 1 more. This will probably pull them ahead. You're still seeing that 5-point differential from the autonomous period. 36-34. Spark City trying to get another gear there. Barlow Robotics delivers yet another one into the airship. Who's going to get that 3rd rotor? It is now a tie game. Probably a penalty, but still 5 points apart. Red Alliance. Red Alliance. Who's going to get the 3rd rotor going first? They've got it in there. Red needs 1 more. Blue, Max 1071 is trying to get another one in there, but they're having trouble getting it on the peg. Panther Project dropped the gear. Now they're having trouble finding it. It is a tie game with 30 seconds left. You know what that means? Is there going to be another rotor going? It could be the difference maker in this game. Let's see how many of these robots want to climb. 4572 Barlow Robotics trying to acquire the rope. Max, rope being dropped into their chassis. Will they be climbing? It's only 15 seconds left, people. We got to get to the airport right now. 4572 Barlow heading their way up. Got to hit that touchpad, and then they lose it. Blue Alliance could pull ahead on this. Panther Project, can they trigger it with 3 seconds left? Team Max, can they trigger it? Spark City drops to the ground. An unfortunate end for the Red Alliance.
Standing
really good ending there. I want you to look at these scores. Poor Red Alliance. They would have gotten 50 points for each of those climbs, and that would have made the difference in the end. Blue Alliance wins 235 to 145. Those two climbs for the Red Alliance would have pulled it off.
Looking in your big brown eyes, ooh yeah, and I've got this to say to you, hey, girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more, and if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more, girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more, and if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Come on. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Ooh. So I say to myself, if she loves me or not. But the dread I know that love is his to get. With a little bit of this and a little bit of that. The lyrics goes on the attack. My tongue gets tied, and that's no lie. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm looking in your big brown eyes, ooh girl, and I've got this to say to you. Hey, girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Ooh yeah. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. One more time. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, long,
All right. Qualification match number 44 out here on the field. Great job by all teams coming out quick and getting connected. Let's introduce your Red Alliance, starting with Team 1124.
They're currently ranked 11th. It's the Uberbots.
Let's hear it next for 178.
20 years of the second law enforcers.
Salute Team 181.
Pathways to Technology Magnet School, it's Birds of Prey.
On your Blue Alliance, we'll start with Team 5686.
The Wirecats from Ethel Walker School.
Let's hear for 236.
National Chairman's Award-winning team, it's the Techno Ticks.
And let's get nutty with 3525.
The Nuts and Bolts of Furry from Waterbury.
Pilots to the ready, drivers behind the line. 3, 2.
Don't, no, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes.
All right, we are thumbs up. Pilots to the ready, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
Match 44, we were doing pretty good on match times, and of course that field fault. What are you gonna do? Robots crossing. I'm seeing a rotor started for blue in autonomous. That's a key. That is a 60-point jump. 10 points for each team for 2 robots each crossing the baseline. Drivers take control. $56.86 dumping the fuel onto the field. There are 500 pieces of fuel around this field. So they must have designs on doing some fuel scoring. That might be their thing to do. It is underappreciated, necessary in the finals. Here comes 236, getting ready to score on a peg, and it's getting lifted up into the ship. There are 2 rotors going for the Blue Alliance currently. That would include the center rotor, which is not turning, but I told you about that before. Nice delivery. The Uberbots is getting a gear into their airship. So now they might try to pick up a gear off the floor. Nope, the Uberbot's going to head across the field through the neutral zone Nuts and Bolts of Fury, 35-25, trying to get a gear. Red Alliance still looking for its second gear set. Red Alliance has their second gear set, but they're still 30 points behind. That 30 points is due to the autonomous rotor spinning for blue and the additional 5 points. And the crowd's getting into this. It's a close match. Only 30 points separates them. That's just one climb. More gears, 236, trying to get that third rotor going. across the field to get any gears from the human players unless they can pick them up off the field. So if you drop some, you might get something. So there's 558. They're in front of their driver's station, so you can see this pretty well. They're trying to get it loaded there, lifting up with 175 and 558. It's only 2 robots there, but these are some really effective scoring machines. You're going to try to get that second rotor moving for the Blue Alliance. They put it in, they turn it 3 times, and it starts up. So that's another 40 points. Blue Alliance is ahead by 34 points. Fuel on the field. Gus having a little bit of maneuverability problems in front of their airship. Buzz getting on the peg, and that Robo Squad 558 having a little bit of trouble with that gear. It is really costing them some time. They are not crazy about it, but no, it comes up, it goes. So the Blue Alliance just needs 2 more gears to get 3 rotors going, because now it's just 6 points apart. And the Blue Alliance can only get 2 climbs. They need these points. They need that next rotor. Red Alliance needs a few more gears, but they've got 3 robots helping to deliver them, including 176. There you hear the train whistle. The rope shall come down. Robots will try to climb. Who's going up? Who's your airplane? 228 going up, going to trigger the touchpad. 50 points, but it's got to stay triggered. That is not easy to do. It's a geometry problem, people. It's on, it's off. 176 up, 558 triggers, 175 triggers. Blue is ahead for the moment. Get 228, make it happen.
I'll show those pigs that I'm not stuck. If I can't blow it down, I'll blow it up.
All his ideas blew up in his face, and with it went all his corny ways. The wolf learned at last to share his space. Now he and the pigs are rocking the place.
Bad wolf, he learned the rule. Follow our grooves to be real cool.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. The room on lock, the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Here come the results. After some debate, some refs, making sure everything is done correctly here. See if there was a change in the score, won by the Red Alliance, and I miss seeing SimCity getting that climb there. That climbing made the difference. You know, it appears the Red Alliance So whether Red Alliance got credit for that or not, fortunately they would have won anyway, so they're discussing it now at the scoring table. Won't change the outcome. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Speaking of outcomes, we got another great set of alliances out here. It's anybody's game. Let's introduce Starting with Team 571.
It's Team Paragon from Windsor, Connecticut with Sprockets.
We got a pair of awesome rookies here. Let's hear it for 6346.
Norwalks.
And 6675.
The Ingenious Innovators with Newbots.
Cruising on down to the blue side of the field, we got Team 4055.
It's NRG with Balls in a Box.
Their partners here in the middle, it's 4557.
Currently ranked 6th, it's the Full Metal Falcons.
Oh, let's hear it for 2785.
Prometheus from Kent, Connecticut.
So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling. So keep dancing. Pump up the volume. I can't stop you. I can't stop you. I can't stop. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody sing. It's not feeling. Break it down. Break it down.
Pilots to the ready, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
Break this pause. Let's go, Paragon crosses. We got points there. Full Metal Falcons deliver a gear. Oh, Crosby High School. Not quite. And we've got chopped into the boiler. 60 points plus the mobility. It is now 70 to 55. Both teams have their primary rotor in the middle turning. Again, you have to imagine it turning. It's not working. But you can see the points for the rotors up on the screen. Anytime you want an update on what's happening, check the screen below. .571 triggering the hopper, getting some balls in, some fuel into their robot, trying to get their pickup working to load it in the top. 4557 delivers another gear and dumps the hopper, littering the floor with fuel. And we got a second rotor turning for the Blue Alliance and a second rotor turning for the Red Alliance. There's only 10 points that separates these two teams. Paragon trying to score in the boiler, getting it into the low boiler. If they can do that, they might get that extra point needed to make the win. Prometheus having a little bit of trouble getting their mobility going. So the Blue Alliance is down to 2 teams, and we've got another dump by Team Paragon onto the floor of fuel. Full Metal Falcons delivering more gears. They have a gear pickup. They're trying to make that work on the field. Trying to get another rotor turning. Right now the Red Alliance leads. So Red Alliance is doing pretty well here. They're up by 30 points. So now it's going to come down to the climbs. We've got 2 rotors going for each team. There's only 35 points that separates each team here. Up goes 66-75. It is an ingenious climber, and they're trying to trigger that touchpad. It's not quite working. 45-57 trying to go up. There's only 7 seconds left. 40-55, Energy, can they grab a hold? 63-46 from Norwalk. No touches, so close with no time left. still purple on the team, so allow the field reset crew to sop up all the fuel before they turn green. So the driver teams don't go on the field yet. No, it ain't green. Oh, you got it right, good. Yep, here are the results of this match. Take off. You can see the final results now. It was won by the Red Alliance, pulled it off by a score of 145 to 110. The difference here, pay attention. This is a unique rule. It's a very important rule. Look at the penalty points given on blue to red. The penalty points were 50. Clearly made the difference. So what happened here was Prometheus was unable to move, and they were in the retrieval zone for the Red Alliance. So the Red Alliance, every time they touch Prometheus, regardless of who initiated contact, that is a 25-point foul. At one competition this weekend, 205 points in penalties. That was touching the other robot there 8 times. A great strategy, but first is not revising that rule. As they said, don't die there. Don't die there.